Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you this morning on this beautiful Monday? Camera, work with me. There we go. Beautiful Monday. I'm like, wait, I hope it's Monday because if it isn't, I'm late doing my stuff. Good morning, Michael Groomer. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. So, I hope everybody had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And couple quick announcements, just real quick. Good morning, Heather Johns. How are you this morning? Renee, all is well. Good. Owana, good morning. Heidi. So, quick announcements this morning. First of all, I'm waiting for a. This isn't really an announcement, but it is a warning. I'm waiting for a call from the plumber. The shop commode is backfiring, so I have to. If that call, I'll have to pause for a second to answer that. Tonight's class. I don't know what we're going to do yet. Laura is in transit, so she's not teaching class tonight. I have no idea what we're talking about tonight in class, but we're going to talk about something, and I'll have a better idea about, I don't know, 6:59. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't know what we're doing yet. We might practice tonight. We might have a great topic. Undecided. So anyhow, but we'll figure it out, right? And we're going to have fun no matter what we do. Okay. Trips home are far from relaxing, I bet. But you're home and settled now, right, Heather? You're home and settled in the great state of Ohio, in the city of Toodly-Doo. I should put eyeliner on. Open discussion. We haven't done an open discussion evening in a while, so let's do that. That's a great idea, Heidi. Let's do open discussion tonight. Good morning, Penny. Good morning, Lily. We'll do open discussion. We can do that. It'll be fun. So I was sitting yesterday. Sam and I recorded last night because we had a very busy weekend. Only until Wednesday, then back to Key Largo. Really, Heather? I thought you were home for a while. Good morning, Elton. First time here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So last night, Sam and I sat, and the problem was solved. And we recorded the healing session because we're a little behind on that. So we sat together and we recorded the healing session last night. And I know I say this pretty often, but my neck is pretty tweaked right now. And nope, May 1st for the summer. Gotcha. Okay. And we were doing healing session, and because we just they're pushing energy through the grid he laid out was absolutely cool and stunning and wow. And it was terahertz and quartz and super 7 and selenite. Was really great. So we're sitting there in the reading room, and I kept wanting to channel. And I kept having Oz wanting to come through. I can tell it's Oz when my head starts to drift back like this, but then he starts to use my head like a Pez dispenser. And I'm like, dude, I really can't today. I can't. You'll break my neck. So I kept having to pop my head back down and say, I'm sorry, but I can't trans-channel right now. I'm sorry, Lisa's not available. Please leave your name and number. We'll get back to you when her neck's better. It was so funny though, but he had a lot to say, and I'm like, but I can't. So if you watch the healing video, you have your eyes open through it, you'll see my head start to do this, and then I go, and that's exactly what's happening within the healing meditation video. Is I'm starting to go into trance, and I have to keep going. No, we're not doing this right now. He was very insistent. Yes, Oz is very, who is that? It says Oz is pretty demanding at times. All I see is Facebook user. No, I'm not so cool. If I was so cool, Penny, I'd have been like, cool, let's do this. Instead, I'm like, I needed to leave. Oh, looky, we have a troll. Isn't it lovely? It's so lovely to have a troll. They're gone already. Now Oz needs to make an appointment. Appointment. I don't have my calendar in front of me. I know that we do have, hi Marty. We do have trans channeling coming up, I think next week. So I'm going to go to the chiropractor. Oh, Katrina did the Oz content. I got them. They're gone. The good thing about Restream is there's this little troll killing button that I try to get them right away. So it was just an interesting healing session. There was so much clarity and so much cleansing that went through the healing session. It will be posted today. It is in the golden levels above in the membership. It's just a really, really cool healing session. This month's giveaway is that gorgeous, huge golden healer heart. Oh my gosh, look at, we have a bunch of trolls this morning and we're already blocked. Two already, 2 in 6 minutes. What the heck? Sam's grids are amazing, and he does everything from the gut. So when he's doing a healing session, which as it should be, right? Unless you have a specific target thing you're doing, he just goes through the shop and plop, 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 plop. Good morning, Kelly. Everyone, let's see. This morning, most of the people are in My Mystical Life. We have some in the late bloomers. The late bloomers, Psychic and Starseeds, are the ones we probably cannot see. Then we have 2 in the Mystical Moons. So you're probably in the late bloomers. Go to the Facebook page, My Mystical Life, and we'll be able to see you. You get the feeling he doesn't like the appointment idea. Actually, he's pretty okay with the appointment idea because he knows that we're going to roll with it, right? We're going to roll with it. So, this month, I don't know the exact date of it. But yeah. Let the light again. Oh, okay. So I got these in yesterday. I only have 1 pair of them in the store. Oh, wait. Yeah, I only have 1 pair of these in the store. Aren't they awesome? And what I like about them is they're stainless steel. So I don't have to worry about any kind of discoloration or anything. Oh, I have one over there. Yes, I can see you now, Katrina. Okay, so let's pull a card. Let's see where we're going today. What are we talking about? Who knows? Ooh, how light, how pretty. Okay, squirrel. 2 people come in yesterday trying to buy my squirrel. That sounded really bad, didn't it? I have a squirrel mascot in the shop. And they keep going, ooh, can we buy the squirrel? Because it looks like it's made out of aluminum. And I'm like, no. Can you see me? No. I can see you, but I can't see your name. Good morning, Helen. Good morning, everybody. Can I get more? Oh, yeah, I can get more. I can get more of these. Absolutely. And I'm getting them in the Metatron's cube as well to match my cube. I feel the need today to make jewelry. I haven't felt that need in a long time. So Denise Brock, good morning. So I'm going to maybe between plumber and some other things I have to do today. I might go make some jewelry. I have to put my jewelry desk back together. Ooh. Lisa's going vroom this morning. Okay. Actually, I could channel really easily this morning. But as I said, Oz likes to use my head as a Pez dispenser, and I am not physically capable of that this morning. Who on here has seen Oz in a channeling session? And Billy Ann, you are on my schedule today. If you have time today and you want to chat today, we can do that. You just let me know. My husband. I'm sorry, the plumber's supposed to be calling. Okay, let's see. Let's go with unicorns this morning because that feels about right. Good morning, Renee. Good morning, Renee. Okay. Good morning, Zenny. Yeah, whatever. I have to work around the plumber, so we have to be kind of fluid on that, Billy Ann. I'm hoping the plumber comes today. Tell him to be nice to your head. Yeah. Oz is a lot of things when it comes to channeling, but he's very directly, like he gets very into it and he's focused. So I don't know that he actually does it on purpose. He doesn't do the neck thing on purpose, but my head's not tilting back right now and he likes to take my neck back and then he doesn't listen, right, Heather? He doesn't listen. He doesn't listen. Yeah. But often brings others. Now, last time, Sandy Foster, hi. Last time we did our channeling session, we brought across Celine, who is a Titan, which was, my goodness, you guys, the coolest thing. Courtney Lopez, who is Oz, like the Wizard of Oz? Oz is an interdimensional, extraterrestrial, interstellar energy that I step out of the way. So I step all the way to the back of my consciousness and allow to speak through my body. And let me tell you, it is so, it's surreal to be me doing it. It really is, because my muggle self goes, what the hell? But it is, he's just comes across with very sage advice, very sage information. It is an interesting thing to watch. Maybe we should be able to, maybe we should do, you thought it was Mr. Fry, but now he is who? No, he's an energy that I bring across. And it's just interesting. It's very interesting. The one who touched your cheek at night once. No, this is somebody that would be an entity. This is a I don't know how to explain this. This is a collective information, I think. Has he called himself a collective, you guys? I don't remember. Has he called himself a collective? Oh no, Courtney, you're fine. These are great questions. These are great questions. It's not telepathy. It is, okay. So if you were going to be in a very strict religious aspect of it, you almost could call it almost like we'll call it a step in. We'll call it a step in. Somebody that stepped in into my consciousness. A celestial collective energy. Thank you, Heather. Good morning, Vickies. I know I saw the other Vicky too, and I didn't say good morning. You signed up for a in-person channeling class next month. Ooh, Heidi, where is it? I love taking classes. Could I take it with you? Can I come? I want to come. Very much, Courtney. What do you think the three shapes intertwined mean? On what? Yes, like Abraham Hicks, but oh God. But a different entity. You're right, Vicki. Never thought of it like that. Yeah. Right? If you don't mind me coming, Heidi, I would love to. I always like to practice. I always like classes. I like to take classes. You always find out, you guys, even if you do something already, take a class if it's interesting to you. Take a new class from a new teacher, because I took my apprenticeship from Tony Stockwell. Okay, loved Tony Stockwell's class. It was a over a year-long apprenticeship. It was a blast. I had a great time. But it's not the same as that in-person type of experience, right? Oh, please, Heidi, that would be so fun. I would love to do that. Come spend a weekend. I woke up this morning with three shapes intertwined like Metatron's cube. I wasn't all the way awake. So it's sacred geometry, Billy Ann. It's sacred geometry. That generally is Metatron. That generally is Metatron. Absolutely. Okay, let's pull a card because Lisa's been, you guys, I'm talking a million miles a minute this morning. Okay, let's see. I got a card. All right, and maybe a new adventure. When Metatron starts to come through, he will be good morning, Jansen. He will be very la, and he will talk to you directly. I mean, it will be, he will give you validations that you can confirm throughout the course of your day. So ask him for validations. Good morning, everyone. Who's that? All I see is Facebook user. He will give you validations. Good morning, Diana, that you can validate throughout the course of your day. Very much like one morning he told me, you need to start this is exactly what he did. Good morning, Kim. Have you had head sugar, red dye number 3? No, I'm just feeling spirit this morning. One morning he told me, and exactly, he said, you need to start a Facebook group called Students of the Universe. And I went, that's ridiculous. Why would I do that? He says, because you are a student of the universe. And I went, well, okay, that makes sense and all, but why would I do a Facebook group? He's like, just do it. So I sat at the computer. This is funny. I sat at the computer. I told Sam about it. It was much more extensive than this. This is all it's because we don't need to go down that particular rabbit hole. But, and I made a Facebook group called Students of the Universe. And as I'm sitting on my computer, we're in our cute little cozy home in Montana. And I was telling Sam about it. I said, oh, I'm going to watch some TV, which, by the way, never comes out my mouth. I never say, I think I'm going to watch TV. I never watch television unless he's turned it on. He always knows where the remote is because I've never touched it. And so I turned on the television, and it was the funniest thing. I saw John Edwards, whom I haven't seen on television in years. And back when I was a muggle, I used to go, John Edwards, he must be a crazy man. That's fake, right? Because I didn't believe in psychics. And but there he was on the television. And I went, you know what? I am going to watch John Edwards this morning. Let's get a different perspective. Let's revisit. Let's look at this. And he sat there and he said, I shit you not, you'll get signs because you're a student of the universe. And I went, what the hell just happened? And Sam was sitting next to me and he's like, and there was a whole other thing. There was like 20 minutes of validation there, but that's the one that sticks with me the most. And I went, I guess it was Metatron. So then since then, I work closely with Metatron. He's helped me. This is so crazy. He helps me make jewelry. All sorts of stuff. But there's no way you can make that up, right? There's no way. That's too random. And Sam was just like blown away, just as I was. And when we have things like that come across, we take that and we go, okay, there's that validation. So watch for that validation today, Billy Ann. That was a long story, wasn't it? Hold on. I saw something here. Oh, okay. This was funny. Renee says, we're talking about Oz again. She goes, it was so funny that he chose the name Oz because when he was asked his name and he didn't really have a name to give us, he was then asked by Sam, what would you like us to call him? I immediately thought that you, Lisa, would call him Oz. Then he says, call him Oz. Oh my God. I thought for sure that you gave him the name, but then you said he chose the name himself. Very cool. Yes. Yeah. Vicky McHale, if he can do stuff like that, why can't he re-up my extended warranty? I don't think they stopped calling though, Vicky. They still call. Hello. Hey, Sandy. Okay. Hey. Okay, we're done. I've had this card in my hand for about 10 minutes now. Anybody else notice that? Can you see what it is? Let's do it. Ow. Okay. Ow. Oh, please. Okay, there we go. Got it. This is so... You can't make this up. Your personal unicorn. Bathe in pure love. Stay open to unicorn magic. And By this, I take it as your own personal magic. How is my safe word? By your own specific personal magic, your own personal messages, your own guides, your own guidance is always going to be more. It's always going to be more than somebody else can give you. That's why we like to teach people how to step into their intuition, because your own guidance, and I know it says your own unicorn, right? We're going to take that. We're going to take it and run with it. Your own guidance, your own intuition, your own gut is always going to be better for you than you're fine, than anybody else's. Every day in every way. Every day in every way. So this is why it's important to be your own self, to live authentically, to settle into the seat of your soul instead of march to somebody else's drumbeat. You realize you're really good at reading tarot. That's awesome, Zenny. Are you still in the group, Zenny? Are you still in the group? I was going to say you should take a practice evening. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, take a practice evening. We're thinking about opening up to. I can't go that far yet. Brain won't work it. Okay. But anyhow. Yeah, are you taking Tanya's class now? Tanya has a class coming up on tarot, you guys, beginners tarot. Tanya Lee, she offers discounts to My Mystical Life members. Her class, who on here is taking her class? I know there's several people on here that have taken classes. We do need some practice evenings for February. We need anybody that wants to come on and do an evening in February, you're more than welcome to. You haven't in a while, but now you have more time now. Good. Yeah, you can absolutely jump on and do practice evenings. You know, the members get to come on and do that. That's part of the membership, having a place safe to go within and practice and work with people. Yeah, Zenny. And you don't have to do it by yourself. You can do it with other people as well. Where are they all watching you from? I feel so out of the loop and I keep trying to find it. Because I didn't know, it was really just one of a few people. You can go here. This is where the group is. Most people are watching from, you guys. Or the page. Hold on. That's the Facebook page most people are watching from. Yes. That's the Facebook page most people are watching from. Renee hasn't taken Tanya's class. Highly recommend. Oh, she has taken. She's an amazing teacher. Wednesdays and Thursday nights. Members can take Wednesdays and Thursday nights in the membership and practice. Absolutely. We had drumming circle this past Saturday at the shop. By the way, it was amazing, and I'm sorry we didn't stream it. I have no problem throwing myself under the bus. I really don't. This has been a little bit harder for me to throw myself under the bus for. I have been struggling with depression for a little bit of time, and it has been very hard to bring together everything that we do. So when it comes to juggling things, I have been struggling with the juggle. So as I'm stepping away from this and getting past this and working forward, I had a bus crash moment the other morning when I went, oh shit, I didn't realize I was actually in depression until I had a moment. And then I went, oh my God, I need to stop that. That has to stop. And I need to change this because the only one that can is me, right? I'm the only one that can change this. Do we have a website? Yes, mymysticallife.com. I never put these things in here. I'm there you go. There's our webpage. So when I hit that bus the other day, I went, oh crap. I've been trying to juggle way too many things and got myself overloaded. And with the passing of Bill, which I know sounds like it's been forever ago, but just dealing with all the things that go with that. And the dog wants to scratch. It is, Harmonia Tarot. Yes. Harmonia Tarot is, we highly recommend her, you you guys, for her that's her Facebook page, Harmonia Tarot. If you want to take a tarot class, that chick, she teaches a class that is solid. You walk away feeling so confident, right? It's just amazing. So, juggling a lot of different things has been very difficult for me, and I'm learning that I am having to not outsource, but Plus members get $200 off. Honest to God, she does a great thing for the group. Absolutely, right, Billy? Yeah, she just does. So we started drumming circle. Yeah, the drums are gone. We started drumming circle the other day, and I went, oh my God, I forgot to do this on to stream this. And I'm working on it. And I know I've had people that are upset with me because I've not been as organized or as structured, as on point, things like that. But I had to give myself some grace. Anybody else ever feel like you just have to step back and give yourself grace? Because if your answer is no, you're too hard on yourself. You need to manifest a new laptop or computer. Yeah, it sneaks up on you, right? Doesn't it, Katrina? Yeah, it snuck up on me. I had a touch of PTSD. I wouldn't call it PTSD, really. But I will say I had nightmares for a while because we treat our animals better than we treated Bill at the end. So, not us personally, but medically. So, I've never seen anybody in so much pain in my life, and it was horrifying. Anyway, you seem to have to give yourself a lot of grace. We need to do that. We need to do that. Good morning, son. You want to say hi online? You're going to be online. So we have a sale coming up on Friday. It's okay. It's okay, Courtney. Thank you, though. Ooh, look, we have another troll. What is it with the trolls this morning? There we go. Bye-bye now. So we have, it's okay, you guys. I hit a wall. I hit a wall this week, and it was just a random thought that went through my head, and I went, holy shit, I ain't been like this in years. So we have a sale Friday. It is a family sale. And what we're doing for Friday is, Saturday. It's Saturday afternoon at 5:00. I will be setting event out. It is going to be a grieving, hiding. Yeah. It is going to be a family event because we are going to be bringing and folding in to our sales and expanding on our online presence again, because it's been very quiet online for our sales and we haven't been doing anything in our online store because me. And so Saturday we're having a family sale. Richard will be there. Glenn will be there. I'm sure Ashley will be there. And we'll be going to be switching on and off between cameras and offering things for sale. And then the boys will actually be picking up a day of the month to do sales each month. So there'll be 4 sales a month, and we're going to be moving forward that way. So we have a lot of stuff that we don't have in the store. We just got a lot of jewelry in. I do love these earrings because they're so lightweight. I didn't make them, but I like them. But they're so lightweight, and they're what I like is stainless steel. They're stainless steel. That helps. But what else do we have going on? Today we have class tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is, Heidi called it open discussion tonight. And if you are a member, awesome. If you're not a member and you want to be part of this group that's over here chatting, and it's just amazing, you go to mymysticallife.com, and at the top it says membership, and you can join the membership there. We're super affordable. This month's giveaway is that great big huge golden healer heart. Let me pull another card. I'm not feeling the magic of the oracle cards or the unicorn anymore. We're done with that. I need to get with, we're going to give Laura some time to settle. She's moving into a beautiful new house. It was hard to get her horses moved this time. They've made it really hard for horse owners to do it affordably anymore. Is someone here? Oh, no, that was Richard. So she got her horses moved, one of which was our horse at one time, Smokey. So we're just waiting to make sure everybody got there good. You love your skull. I'm not sure what next month's giveaway, but I know Marie Voliva received her set of singing bowls. And she messaged me about them yesterday. She's like, oh my God, I love them. So I'm not sure what next month is going to be. Yeah, let's move forward. Okay, moving on. Can I get a whoop whoop? Who on here's new? Don't just hide. What is it? What do we call it? Lurk. Don't lurk. Just give us a hi. That's all we ask. We want to know who's here because you don't know. You might need a message today and you didn't even know you did, right? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Linda. Linda was at the drumming circle. Drumming circle was a lot of fun. Kat is new. Everybody give Kat a welcome. A My Mystical World Life welcome. You love. See, no, we didn't announce that. We didn't announce that, Billy Ann. Did you guys know that not this month's, but last month's membership box, the subscription box, there was a singing bowl. We didn't announce it. And nobody said anything. I could not believe that. Like, we gave you all a singing bowl. Nobody said anything. I was like, thank you, Shirley Shannon. I actually did that as a defense mechanism. Absolutely. I know I did it. She says sending love and healing energy. You've been too busy and you need time to process. That's how I make myself busy. That's what I do. Heather John's like, wait a minute. I got home and there was a singing bowl. Diana Bradley, singing bowl. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was a singing bowl. And what went out this month? Oh, I thought this month was cool, but I'm not going to tell you. Well, I guess I could. No, because people are getting it. Do we care if it's a surprise? I mean, do you guys care if it's a surprise? Send you one and you'll say something. It's part of the subscription box. So people order, you can go to mymysticallife.com and on the front page, there is a sign up for the subscription box and you can get it monthly or I actually prefer kind of monthly. It's difficult when it's multiple. Hi, Helen. Thank you. So wait, yours is in Key Largo? No. I had it this month, Heather. I had it sent to your house in Toledo. This month that I just sent out 2 days, 2 or 3 on the 15th or 16th. I sent it to Toledo. Pretty sure I did. I checked. I'll check it though. Okay. I'm going to sit down today and I am the bippity boppity boop bop. Yes, you're right. See, this is one of those things I have a hard time processing, getting things all done. Heather, I'm sorry. Did I send it to the wrong place? What is that? What? I missed something. Oh, you watched the one day I did the carrying cards. Vicki McHale makes the carrying cards. Okay. I'm throwing things in amongst the dog hair. It's where it needs to be. Okay. I thought I sent it to Toledo. This is important, right? Boundaries. And by this card, you would normally think like create boundaries, right? Create boundaries, have boundaries. Don't let people offend your boundaries. But really what this card is you're only limited by your perception of your boundaries. We create our own personal boundaries for expansion through our perceptions. So make sure you're feeling limitless, expansive, all those things, right? Because that's how we grow. It's how we grow. You don't want Reddit to know you write them. Boundaries. We create our own. And that means both ways. What we want people to be invading our space, we create that boundary of, I don't need that in my area, right? But then the other boundary is the one we create for ourselves where we say, this is all we can do. So pay attention to that. I'm just checking. So, Jansen, weren't you at the drumming circle this weekend? You were at the drumming circle, correct? Yes. Yes. So what happened? We had Christina in the shop this weekend. She's an incredible reader, and I didn't do the whole Zoom thing with her because it was her first time reading in the shop, and I wanted her to be comfortable. And we'll talk about that with her in the future. But after we did drumming circle, a young lady, and then by young lady I mean she was like 12. She walked up, maybe not even 12. She walked up and, oh, you missed it? Okay. And said, can I see the table? Well, her mom knows about our table. And I wish I have a video of it, but I would have to do it like I could hold it up here. She's like, can I see the table? Mom said to ask. And I said, sure. Now Christina's in the room doing readings right there, right? And so we pull out the table. Oh, just before you close, you made it for a reading. Okay, gotcha. That's right. Okay. So we pulled out the table, and all of a sudden there was like a ring of people around the table, and I'm like, oh, too much pressure. And so the table worked wonderfully. And I think it worked just as well as it did. Now, this is my personal table, but it worked just as well as it did the night we were in Savannah. So it doesn't matter what your table is or when it was made, it will work for reading. And so that we were sitting there, and people, it's amazing. We're terrified of a Ouija board, right? I don't touch a Ouija board. I don't touch a Ouija board, but this spirit board is different. So we had, I don't know, maybe 15 people run through the board that night, and it was amazing. But the board called somebody out. Never seen that happen before, ever. And we were sitting there talking, and they're like, do you want to speak to somebody at this table? And it just slammed over to no, when we were like, oh my God. Did you have fun with it, Linda? The whole Saturday was a great day. We had so much fun. That's how I want the shop to be. That community right there. We're building that. And so the table didn't want to talk to anybody sitting there. And we're like, okay, do you want to talk to somebody in the room? And it slammed over to yes. And we went, okay, male, or is it a male? And it said yes. And then we did roll call. We're like, okay, what's your name? And it wanted to talk to this specific gentleman. And it was his grandfather that passed away when he was like 6 years old. And it was and it didn't even scare off your guest. No, I think she was fascinated because she sat there and was just like, she just sat there for the longest time. It was great. How is the spirit board different? When you talk about a Ouija board, you're talking about a board that has gone through hand after hand after hand. What the heck was that? Okay. I do not know how I got in on this. But I'm going to change that. So you're talking about something that's mass produced, and it's gone from hand to hand through, whether it was produced that way without any intention, just an open portal. And then it goes through shippers and packagers, and people pick it up and look at it in the store. All those things are imprinted upon that, right? When I create a board, I spend every minute that I'm painting it in the energy of love and light and just enjoying the whole process. And I put intention into the board. I put guidance into the board. I ask a guide to come in and protect the board. And the board's named. It has a personality by the time it leaves. It's cool. It's so neat. And let me see if I can get the video of it. It's just really, really amazing. So anyways, we were sitting there at the board and it actually called somebody out, which was mind blowing. Mind blowing. Let's see a short video because when it comes back here, this is its resting space. So if it answered yes or no, it comes. Will always come back. Okay, that's too long. I'm looking for a short video. I didn't like that one because I had glare, so I started over.
Okay. Thank you. Next.
I'm looking for one that's spinning. Right there. That was the reason it was a problem.
Does anyone want to talk to the people at this table?
1 second. Now, why did I not get one where it was moving?
Where do you want to give us?
Okay, hold on. Oh, here we go. There it's moving. Denny, I hadn't seen Denny. His grandpa's name was Jeff.
Do you know who you want?
That right there. That. Trying to see if it'll. Most of the time I was sitting at it, so I didn't get a lot of video. Anyways, that's the table. It's just really interesting, and to see it move is just. Thank you, Renee. I do custom paint them. I custom make them, and I don't advertise them nearly enough. They are patent pending. There's nothing else like them anywhere. Nothing else like them anywhere. They are a combination of table tipping tables. They come off the floor. They come off the floor. It's amazing to see. And when I say come off the floor, they don't like float like this. They come up and they'll tilt on. Are you done? Hey, I know it itches, but and unstand on one leg. Yeah, they're really cool. I do payment plans on them because it takes me weeks and weeks to make them. So anyhow, if you want to look into one, you guys can go to ourmysticalcrystals.com. They're on the front page. They're called the Divine Light Oracle boards, and you get to pick the artwork and all that stuff. So anyhow, moving on. I'm moving on. The table, I will say that, right, Heather? It is eye-opening. It is eye-opening. That gentleman this weekend, it spelled out his grandpa's name. It spelled out his grandpa's name. That's my personal table. That is Mirdrin, and who is also Archangel Metatron. So. Just not sure how to do it. I work with people on the artwork. Absolutely. Oh, you missed that, Linda? I think you were in a reading when she actually called out the guy. It was really cool. Okay, next card. This has been a big one. This one's come out twice this week. Compromise. Is there a situation that you're kind of stubborn about that you need to compromise on? What's going on? Do we need to compromise? Sometimes we do, don't we? And it's not a bad thing to compromise, especially if you're married, right? We're supposed to be a partnership and move forward together, but that doesn't have to necessarily be the thing. You don't necessarily have to be married. It's just the willingness to move forward. The willingness to work with somebody else to move forward. Absolutely. What is that? What is what? Compromise? What is compromise? I know, right? Angel's like, no, I want to be up and clean and nobody will let me. They all need to compromise. No. No, Angel had surgery. She's supposed to be laying down. I thought you meant called out like, dude, knock it off. I was up at 6:30 this morning, aching legs from the cold weather this morning. Couldn't get up and go back to sleep. See, compromise. Lay there and read a book. I get it. Anyhow. All right. Ruthie. Hello. Howdy. Can I get a whoop whoop, y'all? I have been thinking about somebody here in our area. She passed away while I was gone, and she was a friend of ours. And Ruthie made me think of her. Her name was Ruth, and I just see her everywhere. I don't see her. I don't see her. But I see her in people all around. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Ruth. Oh, it's not Ruth. She passed from COVID while I was gone. And she's in my heart here in town in this last week. And I want to reach out to her husband, and I think he'd be fine with me reaching out to him, but still, I never want to offend anybody. I never want to overstep and say, I feel your wife, like all the time. This week has been everywhere. Let's see. Yeah, that COVID. She had underlying issues. Sandy Butler from Louisiana. Good morning. Let's see. Sandy, I feel like I'm so sorry to say this. I think you need to hear about tarot. And she's like, wait, but I wanted a reading. Yeah, but when I have to call out the tarot, when I do that, that means they have a lesson for you. They have something for you to hear. Your husband passed and no one reached you, Carolyn. Yeah. And it has to be when it's something like that. Yeah, it's 2x4 therapy. When it's something like that, they have to be wanting to come forward too. So it's not always, maybe he's a younger soul. Maybe he needs more time on the other side. That's called out. That caramel ain't melted at all. Not at all. I'll let it sit there and think about its decisions. Is today a negative energy day? I don't think so. Where did she go? Any progress? I not that I'm aware of, Linda. Not that I'm aware of. I saw his flyer yesterday, and I don't think that there's been progress, but I'm going to check it out. Who did I call? I called someone's name. Hi, Tracy Henderson. Where did it go? She said from Louisiana. I don't. Oh, Sandy Butler. She's like, wait. It was me. It was me. Tarot is always quick and to the point, right? It's always quick and to the point. Okay. Sandy Butler. It's been a big one. Oh, I think you're in your own way. You are absolutely in your own way. I'm just making sure I'm not. My husband just texted me and said, I need you to pay attention to me for just a moment. Makes me nervous. Okay. Tarot will give you the brutal honesty. Absolutely. So here we go. Hold on. Sandy Butler. I think you have had opportunities that you've passed up. You've let things go, and sometimes it feels as if someone is actually stabbing you in the back, or you just, why not me? Why is this happening? I don't understand. I don't get it. What, blah, 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 blah. That's technical too, by the way. Blah, blah, blah. Some things have felt like they've just escaped you, and you don't understand why that just passed you by. And you have to be the forward movement in your life. You can't wait for somebody else to do something for you. You can't wait, because you need to be that person that says, I'm moving forward, whether you follow me or you come with me or whatever, but I need to move forward. I need to move forward right here, right now. You can either come with me, or you can be upset that I move forward, and you feel insufficient, or you feel like you're lacking because you're not following me. You're not riding with me. That's a big deal. Riding with me, right? And then there's the times when you have to make decisions. Which way am I going? Which way am I going? You have choices. You have choices. Make a choice. Don't be indecisive. Decide which way you're going and move forward in that manner. This is for you. Oh my God, my husband's killing me. Hold on one second. Hold on. The dog triage doesn't even follow me. Back up the bus. Husband gonna drive me nuts. So, yes, McFry, you see why I'm ignoring you. And I'm sorry to not have been on, task for you. That's all I got right there. Send it to you. Okay. Now, it's never a pain in my tuchus. First time from Virginia. Hi, Robin. We're at in Virginia. One more card there. So your guides really, 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 really have it. They're like, you've got to make choices. You can either stay right where you're at, or you can let go and decide to move forward. That's it. That's the bottom line. What is it in your life that you can reflect upon and say, I feel stagnant? Nobody can make the change but you. They really, really had something to say to you today. And that hangman's that major arcana. It says, hey, major arcana says, hey, listen, Linda. Not Linda, but listen, right? So, good morning, Mr. Fry. Make the choice to make a change. Absolutely. Okay. That's what they have to say. Welcome, welcome, welcome if you're new. Okay. And I get a whoop, whoop. That's how I know who I'm fishing, the pool I'm fishing from. Fredericksburg. Okay, Fredericksburg. I getcha. We live in Farmville for a long time. Love Farmville area. Okay. I felt so heavy when I got home, 2x4 hard. I had a whole room of my long past life stuff. It's time to go. Yeah, we're getting ready to whoop whoop Columbus. Hi Sandy. We're getting ready to do a purge throughout our house as well. The pans are going, all sorts of stuff. I'm getting ready to go to the kitchen. It's gonna be mayhem. Purge, 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 purge. Jamie Cook. Jamie Cook, how are you this morning? Listen, Linda. How are you this morning, Jamie Cook? Jamie, I would love it if you, cleaning and clearing purge. Jamie, I think that you need to let go, and I want to cry for you. Actually, I want to let go of something. I want to. You actually have somebody that's talking to you from the other side. You have somebody that's talking to you in your internal dialogue, and it's going to sound like yourself, right? But it's a past loved one that's coming in saying, pay attention to what I have. There's class tonight, Billy Ann. We're having open discussion class tonight. There is class tonight. Laura is traveling, so we're just doing open discussion tonight. If you guys want to be a member of My Mystical Life and be on tonight's class, you go to mymysticallife.com, follow all the instructions in the emails that you get so you are part of. Okay, I understand. Part of the Facebook group. She says her husband just died in December. So that internal discussion that you're hearing is somebody from the other side saying, hey, I get this huge anxiety. I get this huge anxiety for you. And this strong mediumship that comes across it's going, how it's 1 foot in front of the other. New subscriber, hand pink waving. Crack me up. It's 1 foot in front of the other. That's how you go forward. And Sam says this every once in a while. I go, how to eat an elephant? 1 bite at a time. That's all you can do. It's all you can do. Because anything else is overwhelming. Everything else is crushing. And I get pink elephants. I don't understand the pink elephant reference, but I do because pink elephants were a big deal when I was a kid. It was a family thing. It was a family joke kind of thing. Oh, I understand the reference. Thank you. So pay attention. Pay attention to the subtleties, the things that you would have done together that you notice now. Those are laid in front of you. And I'm gonna tell you how we did our pink elephant thing when I was a kid. And I'm supposed to, so just bear with me. When I was a child, my dad would keep us busy for hours on end by telling us there were pink elephants in the trees. And we had to go find the pink elephants. Swear to God, we did this. I mean, it's when kids actually went outside. Okay. And we played. But we would spend hours looking for the pink elephants. And now when I see pink elephants during my day, if I see a pink elephant, it reminds me of who I was and the joy that I had as a child doing stupid things with our family. The silly little things that make up that moment, that make up a major part of our childhood, right? Pink elephants. That's what I'm supposed to talk to you about. The little things. The little things that you notice are the things that are important. And the smells, the aromas, the smell of somebody. You know, how people have a specific, like my dad would smoke a pipe. And when I say my dad, you guys, I'm not talking about Bill. I'm talking about my dad. I'm talking about my stepdad. He would smoke a pipe, and he's still here, thank God. But that would be a sign for me, right? That would be a sign for me. Bill is toothpicks. Swear to God, it's toothpicks, and I do it like that because I was constantly picking up toothpicks. And Laura Kating and I were in Texas, and we're in a big, fancy, schmancy hotel, right? And I'm devastated because I've just closed up Bill's house. And we go up the elevator, and there's a toothpick in the hallway. A toothpick in the hallway of this big schmancy hotel, right? So you go, oh my God, thank you. Right? So you have to take those things, and you have to take those little squeezes and hugs from the other side, and you have to move forward with them. Do that. Do that. And I'm not saying latch on and be so steeped in grief that you can't move forward. I'm saying latch on and smile about the moments that created the relationship that created the foundation, and move forward with that. That's what's important. I hope that helps. I hope that helps, because you're never alone. I need you to know that too. You're never alone, ever. You have quite a few energies in your energetic field. So you're never alone. That goes for everybody though, right? Because we all have guides and loves from the other side. We all do. Okay. Who on here, whether you consider yourself an intuitive or not, don't matter. It don't matter, because I know you're an intuitive, right? Everybody's an intuitive. But who on here has felt something from the other side? Whether it be you picked up a smell, you had a fond memory and it made you tear up. You felt as if you heard something, saw something out of the corner of your eye, felt that emotional hug, could take yourself back to a feeling of love that you experienced with somebody in your life. Who's done that? That's intuition. You have smells. Yeah, awesome. The smells are a big deal. The smells are a big deal, Jamie. This is the other side. You realize that's how close we are? Yeah, seeing animals for a second. Yeah, they're there as well. Also heard songs. Spirit, Lenora, loves to come across in songs, don't they? They love to come across in songs because, and here's what we do. Oh, I wonder why that song popped in my head. I wish the spirits would do dishes or laundry as well. Right? Mothballs were in your grandma's house. My grandma's house, I think I would smell butterscotches maybe. My grandma doesn't come across in smells, but if I was to smell my grandmother, maybe I might understand what her smell was, her own personal smell, but I think I would smell butterscotches. Understood, Kathy. Understood. You need him to brush the dog? Oh, this is funny. This is a good line of questioning. If spirit could, what would we like them to do? Oh, Vicky, I felt a deceased lover friend hug me in bed. Also received a sense of flower bouquet. Yeah. Your mom comes through with Aquanet. Or when you think of someone out of the blue and you have no idea why, right? There are no coincidences. There's brushes from the other side. You're an empathic. The hardest Claire to handle, right? Clairsentience, the hardest Claire to handle. Everybody's like, I'm an empath. Yeah, it's very crushing. You haven't been home in 3 months and he is a hot mess. I bet. Oh, your mom's homemade Polish sausage, dad and mom's pumpkin bread, Brian's grandma would be roses. Yeah. You know what I hear with my grandpa? Because I was young when he passed, I get this. And this. It's my grandpa. That's what I would remember him by. I got Black Sabbath twice yesterday and could not figure out why. We are definitely a different generation, aren't we? Like, we are a different generation than the generation before. And you hear everybody talking online about us being kind of feral because we don't give a flying about nothing, right? We're like, bring it. Bring it. But we also have some of the best music. And our parents had some of the best music. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So I had this really cool opportunity. I had a cool opportunity. For whatever reason, we are talking Gen X. For whatever reason, I have a tie to Danny Kaye. I don't know what it is. I've not watched his programs, but I know his mannerisms. I know him. And he's before my time. I've not watched any of his programs, but I could tell you how he's going to move, the sound of his voice, just his feeling. And who else do we know in this group that has a tie? Heidi says, my grandpa had a very distinct smell, and from time to time, so can smell on Bragg's clothes when doing laundry. Isn't that amazing? So who else on here has a tie to Danny Kaye? Does anybody know this off the top of their head? Spirit in the Sky. Spirit in the Sky. Yeah, right. Elizabeth Caputo. Matter of fact, she has a huge tie to Danny Kaye, and Elizabeth and I have a tie, and we're not quite sure what it is. We haven't figured it out. 1971 here too, Kelly. Right? Yeah, so Liz has a tie to Danny Kaye. So I was cleaning out Bill's closets, and sitting on top, because he used to have a record store, but we have a lot of records that have been passed down through the family. Oh my Lord, you guys. We have polka like nobody has polka. Really old records, the thick records, right? Oh, you do too, Vicki? I don't understand the tie. It's just an awareness. It's a knowing, right? And anyhow, so I opened the closet door, and sitting in the closet is the most amazing mint condition Danny Kaye 8-record series, not a scratch on a record. Beautiful. It's just this huge series of stuff. And I take pictures of it and I send it to her, and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this. It was just sitting in the closet, looking at me. And she's like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. And so I waited, a week, and I said, hey, could you send me your address? Because who's going to love that more than Liz? Who's going to love that more than Liz? She has this big, huge fan page on Danny Kaye, all that. Who's going to love that more than Liz? So I got to send it to Liz. And she messaged me. She's like, oh my God. Then she sent me king cake. Oh, it was a great album. An 8 set, right? So she's now the curator of this beautiful piece of, oh, I know, she sent king cake. I'm like, I've never had king cake. And it was like, anyways, it was so funny. But it came in and I'm like, there's a baby on the cake. Why is there a baby on the cake? Don't eat the baby. Anyhow, she's already received it, Vicki. And she's like, oh my God, I'm speechless. And it was just one little thing that I was like, why would I keep that? I mean, I feel the connection to him. I absolutely do. But she's going to treasure it. Free bird, right? Oh, Free as a Bird. I love that song. Yeah. That's a good song. Beatles. I was born in a different era. Absolutely. Sam was playing last night. It was a meme, but it was funny. And I used to have Papa Hum Mau Mau. Who knows what I'm talking about? Papa Hum Mau Mau, Papa Hum Mau Mau, Papa Hum Mau Mau. Funniest sound you've ever heard. Okay. I used to have the vinyl. And when I was a kid, I played it all the time. Oh, me too, Heather. That's why I was like, I'm just gonna send that off. And that was my genre. Like when I was in the 80s, I was listening to the 50s. So, there's just a different, I really do. I believe there's a connection to Danny Kaye. I'm not quite sure what it is, but whatever. Moving on. Bird. The bird is word. No, it was Papa Hum Mau Mau. Papa Hum Mau Mau. Papa Hum Mau Mau. That's what the song's called. Funniest sound you ever heard. Can't know a single word. Okay, here we go. Moving on. That was just a weird little story. Your first concert was NSYNC. We're not the same. No. I'm kidding. I want to go to Duran Duran, okay? do. So badly. I wanted to since I was a kid. My mom and dad wouldn't let us go. Wouldn't let me go. Jay Giles. I know, Vicky, it's hard. It's so hard. Remember in the 80s, the oldies channel played the 40s and the 50s, and now they play the 80s, and I'm like, death metal. No, wait, they're playing Twisted Sister in the Elevator. What? What? I know, I shit you not. The other day we were in the elevator and I heard uh we're not gonna take it. And I was like, you used to hang out with Buck Owens' first wife? Really? Now that'd be really cool. It's not right, is it? No, it's not right. Do not play Twisted Sister in the elevator. Don't. Play orchestra music, please. Not only do they send songs they remind you of, but they also send a song that you love when you were in the lyrics. Yes, absolutely. No, absolutely. Okay. Let's see. My first concert was Black Oak, Arkansas. Kansas was opening for them and came out in Biff overalls. So, we're not gonna take it. Get off the elevator. Well, we're not gonna take it. This is my concert story. Best concert ever was Metallica. That's the good bands, right? So, Mr. Fry, I don't pay a lot of attention to music. I don't. Back in the 80s I did, right? Who didn't? When you're a kid, you listen to music all the time. And now I'm just like, whatever. And Sam bought the backstage experience, I think, for Def Leppard. Are you on here, Fry? Was it Def Leppard? I think it was Def Leppard. Anyways, it had Tesla and Journey was at this concert. First time Def Leppard's been in Toledo, Ohio in 20, 30 years, right? Everybody was excited. Sam bought this huge backstage experience, tour, you go talk to the band, blah, 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 you know. Anyways, we're right at the front. I mean, like, I was deaf for a week and maybe longer. And we're back in the back room, getting ready to go meet the band. And this lady is standing next to me. And she's 80'd out, right? Her hair's standing up and she's like aquanetted out. It's great. And she goes, "What's your favorite Def Leppard song?" And I went, "I really don't know what they sang. I know they sang and I know I listened to it, but I don't know. I don't have a list." And I thought Sam was going to die. Ride that elevator. I thought Sam was going to like melt into the floor. He's like, "Please don't ever say that again in this concert line. You will get us killed." It's like, what? I don't remember their song lists. I did that for GNR for Christmas for family. They canceled. Oh no, they canceled 2 days before Christmas. That sucks. Yeah. I just don't pay attention to music. Just don't. Here's what. Good day to you, Zenny. But here I get zippity. No, not zippity dot. What's that today? What the hell? Some Rudolph music. I get that. Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I get a couple different things that Spirit recognize that they say this is me. Yeah. 80s had the best music. You started singing, your phone started talking to you. They're listening. Music is yours then. Yeah, everybody ended up with watches instead. No. So we had concert tickets to somebody, and I can't remember who it was. It was some concert guy. Country. He's a big name. I don't know. Matter of fact, he after our concert, he announced that he was not touring anymore, that he has a muscle disorder. He's a big, huge country star. And it's not George. Alan Jackson. That's it. Alan Jackson. Thank you very much, Katrina. We've seen George Strait, Reba. It was Alan Jackson. I feel really bad for him because the whole concert, we're in the front again. And the whole concert, I felt so bad for him. Like, I could feel his pain because he would walk from one pedestal to the next, and they had leaning things for him to be able to. And they had people around the stage that just stood there to catch him in case he walked from place to place. But you could see the pain in this man, and it made the concert like painful. As an intuitive, you're sitting there going, please don't fall. Please don't fall. And people probably don't even notice this, right? They don't notice this. But us, we were saying, at least I was, I'm like, please don't fall. Please don't fall. Because it wasn't going to be good. And immediately after our concert, he announced that he wasn't touring anymore. I'm probably the ones who don't know the burnt fingers of holding a lighter. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Yeah. So I pity the ones. Oh, you pity one. Okay. So, yeah. He's very sick. He's very sick. Anyhow, that's another one that we went to see. Anyways. Okay. Let's see. Kelly Dix. I'm supposed to pull you a card. I'm supposed to pull you a card. That card. I'm supposed to tell you, put that on a lighter to your eyeliner. You really want those dark eyes. That's how you do it, right? I am supposed to tell you that you're not going forward with something in your day or something in your probably has to do with how you generate income or feel productive in your life with joy. You need to be looking at things through a different lens and go, okay, I have to do this. I need to do this. Let's find a way to make this more enjoyable, less torture. Yeah. And right paws shook on me. I don't know who's singing it. Bye, Jansen. Don't be afraid to ask for help either. Don't be afraid to ask for help. How many of us feel as if we are the end all do all? We can do it all by ourselves. And don't ask for help. Ask for some help. Bring someone else in on a project. Even if it's cleaning your house. Hey, you want to come clean floors with me? It's much more fun when you do it together. Right? Anyhow, there you go. That would be purging the house. I know. I think I'm going to do my kitchen today because I have a feeling I have pans coming. So it's time to get rid of the fluff. Who needs 3 air fryers? Honestly, what I do need is a margarita machine. Sad to say. I'm going to have a garage sale to sell all the air fryers so I can buy a double margarita machine. Mm-hmm. Does anybody want to know why we need a double margarita machine? Anybody? So we can have margaritas. Absolutely. Actually, that's the reason, Ruthie. Our shop in Defiance, Ohio. I don't know that we're going to do a drumming circle night, but we will be cracking out the margarita machine every once in a while. We're going to do once a month midnight margaritas at the store. We need to have it double so we can have virgin margaritas and regular margaritas. Margarita in each hand, midnight margaritas. But we're going to be doing that, I think, like once a month as soon. I'm so excited too, Heidi. We are practical magic themed for this. Absolutely. We were trying to figure out what kind of theme we wanted to go for Halloween. We're going classy witchy. That's what we're doing. We just need to find someone that'll lay on the floor like that guy. We'll just lay him out on the floor doing some dramatic makeup. Yeah. You'd like one too? Put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up. Yeah. So we will be having a My Mystical Life gathering. You do not have to be a member to attend, but we will be having a My Mystical Life gathering in October between the 12th and the 15th. And it is going to be We are going to line the walls with psychic readers. We have over 400 witches that'll be coming dressed up through the shop, and we're hoping to be able to book readers up. And that's what we're going to do. Erwin would be a good one for that job. Just lay him out on the floor. You was Wayne from Wayne's World. I have a really cool costume, but I don't. We were supposed to use it for Salem when we were going to Salem with My Mystical Life, but then we got COVID, so that happened. Guess we weren't supposed to go that year. Okay. I suppose I need to get the link out for tonight's class. So if you are a member, tonight's class is going to be open discussion, which we haven't done for a while. So that should be fun. And the next week's class is going to actually be a practice. I know that Isis was not feeling well this month. So this will be the only practice that we have this month, unless you're a member and you choose to go on for a evening for yourself. The dogs are off the chain. Anyhow, and there we go. You have a Coca-Cola costume, still might have it. Come as Coca-Cola. All right, everybody, have a wonderful afternoon. Find light, find love, find joy. Feel divine because you are. And if Mr. Fry were here, he would say, may the light be with you always. And how do you sign up? Lily Paw, you go to the thingy right here, mymysticallife.com. And you go to the top at the membership, and it's $11.11 a month to start up at the silver level. Stop it. To start at the silver level, and it's classes, and then as you go through the membership, there's meditations and trans mediumships and blah blah blah, a bunch of stuff. Everybody, have a great day. Find light, find love, find joy, feel divine because you are. And I'm gonna go let the dogs out. So.